Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Saray, and in today's video we are going to be sharing about the Day Designer Planner. Really excited to take you along at a peek to this planner. So just to give you a little bit of background, every single time I have gone to Target or Staples, because they carry the Day Designer line there, I'm always very intrigued, and you can probably find me down the stationery aisle just looking at these planners and just admiring them. And there are so many beautiful things about it that really kind of caught my attention back then. So fast forward to now, I decided to check out these planners and share some of my favorite features about it and tell you all about how this planner can best be used. To start, I actually have two Day Designer planners because honestly, I couldn't wait, and two, I could not decide. So Day Designer reached out and shared asked if I was interested in reviewing one of the planners. Now, I had been already considering purchasing one, so I went into their site and I ordered myself a planner, and out of these two, I think I ended up ordering this sort of like linen material. So it's a permanent cover and it's a fabric linen material. I really liked this one. So when I decided to agree to check out their planners and receive one as a free offer or as a complimentary product as part of reviewing their planners, I picked out this one. I think this one's called Majorca, and it is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. I mean, they both are. And I really love the signature gold coil. This is a wire O, which has like a love-hate relationship within the planner community. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I really don't mind it at all. It does kind of bend a little bit, you know, you have to be really careful. So, and this is a larger planner, so this is the larger size. I do believe they do carry a smaller size, so if you're looking for something more compact, there may be an option for you. I believe they do carry the A5 sizes. So this is not a totally portable planner, and both of these are a daily planner. It's a daily version, so it is on the heavier side. I'd have to say probably, I don't know, maybe 5 pounds if I had to guess. I'm trying to remember what my dumbbells feel like at the gym. So yeah, maybe a little less than 5 pounds, or maybe 5 pounds. I don't know. Now I'm curious. I want to weigh it. And then they do offer some beautiful cover options. Now I love light pink, blush, all of those colors. So of course I went with this one. As I mentioned, this one is a daily page or a daily layout. And I will share some additional, we'll go into more details for these, but you can see that it has the beautiful gold tabs on the outside, and it does come with a set of stickers, a sticker sheet, and then you can also order some extra stickers. So this is the sticker sheet. It's absolutely beautiful. So you can order some more. The book itself also comes with a ruler, which is specifically designed with the wire O punching, so you can fit it right in the wire O. So I'm going to snap it right in so that you can see the ruler. There we go. And it sticks out, and it does say today at the very top, so it's really easy to use so that you can mark your page, especially because this is a daily planner. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this planner in more detail. So let's take a closer look at these planners. The interior is exactly the same, so I won't review the interior for both of these because it's exactly the same. But I will talk about the outside. So definitely my favorite of the two, which is hard, it's hard to pick. My favorite of the two would probably be the fabric linen one. But the reason why I decided to go with the Mallorca one is because I don't know if you can see already, the linen one has some imperfections just because it just gets dirty. So if you are planning on taking it on the go with you, or giving it a lot of daily love, then it might get a little bit dirty. So maybe picking out a different color might work a little bit better. This one is not as forgiving, but it is probably the more beautiful out of the two that I like. So that is on the cover. So let's go ahead and pick one of these and take a closer look at the insides. So let's take a quick look at the Mallorca. As you can see, and as I mentioned, it does come with sticker sheets. This one has, I believe it comes with 2 sticker sheets, and it has a different variety of stickers that include to-do, meeting, party, vacation, paydays, there's lots of those, birthdays, exercise, and more decorative stickers as well, like the little champagne glasses, the coffee cup. I really love these, and they're all gold foil. It does have a pocket on the inside, which is really nice. And the stickers, before I put them back, as you can see, it's not that easy to put back, but you can get them back in there. The stickers are more of the shiny, glossy types of stickers, and they're sort of on the thin side, which I really like. So that's that. Then I mentioned the ruler, and then the first page has a section for you to include your contact information or your name, for example, if in case this planner gets lost, and then also a section for my word of the year. So you have some instructions on how to best use your day designer with different tips. And then you also have a sort of an assessment. This reminds me of, like, some sort of goal setting system. So you can, jot down what it's most important to you, and then you can develop your goals based on what's important to you. And then on this side, you have a section that you can include all of your different values and passions. So it really allows you to dig deep. So it's sort of like a combination of, a planner and also some self-reflection and goal setting. And then you also have a section for your yearly goals, and you can break them down by, the frequency. So for example, this section over here is for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and then a year. And then you also have the different areas. So for example, goals for self-care, relationship, personal development, resources, and vacation. I like that there's not a ton, and it keeps it a little bit more realistic. And then you also have an area where you can put what is your goal description, what are the actions you're going to take every month, your weekly routine, daily habit, and what does that progress looks like. I really like the idea behind this, but just keep in mind this is not a ton of space. So, you want to keep it really simple because this is not a lot of space there. This is probably my favorite section of this entire book. Well, there's a lot of different favorite sections, but I really, really like this. And I'm not sure if this is also available as like a free printable. Day Designer is known for having lots of different free printables for you to test out, which I think is brilliant. I personally use the monthly printouts all the time for pre-planning and for work. So that's really helpful. So here you have an area where you can break down what your ideal month looks like, and here what your ideal week. And this is a great foundation because you can build this as your ideal, what does your ideal week look like, or your ideal month, and keep coming back to this as a reference so that you stay grounded in, in the structure of your months and your weeks. So I think this is super helpful. And I really like this yearly overview because it gives you a lot more room to add, color coding dates. I know a lot of us like to use different like date dots, clear date dots, and highlight things here, or highlighter. and it does give you a lot of room for that, so that you can have, like, if you have multiple competing priorities on certain dates, then you have plenty of room for that. All of your holidays for 2022, 2023, and another favorite feature of mine of Day Designer is that they give you a ton of checklist space. So you can go nuts with, you know, with your heart's desire of writing long lists. And this one is for birthdays and other important days that you can add here. So lots of different, you know, lots of space for you to include that. I've already started playing around with this one, and the purpose of this planner for me was going to be mostly for work. So I've already started playing around with it, and I really love the monthly view. I like the sidebar over here on the left hand side. I'm so used to, you know, having it in a different spot. So this one on the left hand side, I think really calls attention to what the priorities are for the month. So that's definitely a plus there. It does include the holidays as well. And then one thing to keep in mind is that the weekends are shaded a little bit. It's really hard to see probably on video, but they are a little bit shaded. So just keep that in mind. If you know, if you make a mistake, you need to white it out. That's something that, you know, you'll probably notice. And then let me show you the daily pages. So this is a regular weekday page, and I really enjoy the structure of this page. You have a section for you to outline your top 3, so this can really help you with prioritizing. So what are your top 3 items to accomplish for the day? Then you also have a box that's titled due. So there you can include anything that, you know, that's due on that day. Is it a school paper? Is it a bill, for example? Is it a phone call or any other deliverables? Another section for dinner, which is super helpful because this is an area that many of us, I think, struggle, but having it at the top of mind, you know, early on in the day so that you can plan for it, I think is a great reminder. A dollar section, so you can put things like no spend or how much you ended up spending or anything that has to do with like a budget related type of goal. And then a box here that says don't forget, anything else that you want to remember. The hourly structure goes from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., which I think is great for those of us that are super early. But there are in 1 hour slots, so there's no half hours. However, the lines are pretty thick, and I think it would allow you to probably include some sort of half hour structure. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the ruler just so that I can measure and give you an idea of how wide this would be. Yeah, so it's about 1/2 inch each line, so it's definitely pretty on the thicker side. And then you have your long to-do section. So there's a total of 17 to-do lines, which I think is very generous and allows you plenty of space for you to write all of your to-dos. And if you have smaller handwriting, you can probably double that. On the bottom, there's a section for notes and a daily gratitude, which I think is really nice. And another favorite feature of mine for the Day Designer is the quote up at the top. So every single day has a different quote. So in this day, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And all of these quotes are designed to inspire you and motivate you for having a productive day. Now, we took a look at a weekday, so this was on a Thursday. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekends because it is set up a little bit differently. So one of the things that attracted me to this planner specifically for work was the fact that, you know, the weekends, I didn't have to worry too much about having like the weekends on separate pages because it was going to be used mostly Monday through Friday. And Saturday and Sunday are combined in one page. You do have your quote up at the top, and then you also have your top 3 on both days, your top 3 priorities. And then you also have a schedule that goes from the same hours from 5 to 9 p.m., which Again, I think it's really nice because for me personally, if I do this, if I do use this planner to on the weekends, if I do just have to do something for work, a lot of times I'm doing that super early in the morning so that I can get that done and get on with my weekend. And then another favorite feature of this planner that I really like is this next week area. It allows you to just plan for the next week at a high level. This could even be meal plans or any important appointments that are coming up or anything else that has to do with the next week that would be helpful for you to know to sort of pre-plan. Overall, I think this is a pretty beautifully designed and straightforward planner. Because it is a daily, there's not like a ton of notes pages in the back. You can find a couple of blank sections or blank pages in the back that you can do, you know, whatever you like with, use them for references, etc. But really the beauty of this planner, I think, really lies in these daily pages. This one is an academic planner, so it goes from August through June of the next year and gives you tons of space every day to really get creative and make each day unique, because if you're anything like me, all of my days look different and all of the different priorities that I have going on. So overall, an absolutely stunning and beautiful planner that I am really looking forward to using for all of my work priorities and to-dos, and be ready to be as successful as I can each and every day. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the Day Designer planner. It's an absolutely beautiful and gorgeous planner, and I'm really excited to have checked them out. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Feel free to drop them down below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thanks again for joining me in today's video, and as always, friends, I will see you next time.